Hello everybody, my name is Sky. I am your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are getting back into Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. An apology for the stream just disappearing and cutting out yesterday and not being able to stream the rest of the day. We did have a pretty severe storm blow through. I hope anybody that was in that storm is doing okay. Hope nobody had too much property damage, and everybody, I just hope you were all safe. Storm is passed on. We have a nice, beautiful day today, and I am wide awake, so we are good to get in quite a few more streams of Avatar. We are currently sitting at the front loading screen because as soon as the stream cut out the other night, I did what I always do if that happens, and I just immediately backed out of the game so that hopefully y'all don't miss any dialogue or anything like that, because it cut out right as I was getting up to our very first Sarentu totem, which had dialogue around it. So hopefully it loads us away from that and we can go back and get that dialogue back. If not, I do apologize for the loss of that dialogue. We are going to be spending this stream the way we intended to spend the first stream, which is by going around and exploring the map, and specifically in the King Lore Forest, and just getting some of the King Lore Forest stuff done and unlocked before we move into the secondary area. Because like I said, this map is pretty big. There's a lot of stuff in the map. Okay, so it's put us over here just below the Sarentu totem. Let's call Talisi down. There's my girl. I know, I'm sorry. You're scared of beetles near and you don't like them. That was one of the things I was actually talking with about to Shonen the other day, is I love the animals, the fauna in Pandora actually react to each other. Oh, are those other flyers? They are! Heck yeah. They're out having a nice flight together. But the animals of Pandora actually do react to each other, which I think is pretty funny. So your Ikron will react to the fauna around you. They do get jealous of dire horses, just a heads up. I'll have to show that off to y'all whenever we get into the area with dire horses.
Some kind of a totem? It looks familiar somehow. Rinella, I found something. I think it's a totem. Old. The colors and weaving are a bit worn, but it looks Sarentu.
Another of our people's totems. Noor has also seen one.
Another? So there's even more out here.
There has to be. Noor also saw painted symbols near the totem. Is there something like that near yours? He wondered if the symbols meant for him to look in a specific direction, as though showing the way.
And did he see anything?
I know he tried hard. Stared for a long time, but he felt nothing. But I think Noor just wasn't patient enough. Our ancestors must have wanted us to see something.
I'd like to try. Maybe I can find the right perspective.
Alright, so let's figure out the Sarentu totem. As you can see when you look at the totem itself, it has one piece on it that will be painted in a direction. And this leads you to another piece. This piece leads this way. I personally do like to stand in the center of the pieces and line myself up right to their arrow and then go. Because I have had times where I've just looked at it and looked in the direction and ran right past it. The next one. So getting directly in the center of them is your best bet to find each and every one. Also, another formal apology for me clearing my throat a lot and being kind of sniffly today. 3 of the plants... Okay, I'm being feisty, I guess. Three of the plants that I am allergic to are currently blooming, and I'm struggling a bit. There are technically easier ways to do this if you, once you've learned like what you're supposed to be looking for these Sarentu totems, you can actually use your Ecron to fly around the area and find this portion. What the? Viper wolves. No! Oh. Let's gather these materials.
Thank you for these gifts.
But this is what we're looking for right here. It's this little circle. So once you like learn what this is what you're looking for, you can actually use your Ecron to kind of hover over the area of the totem and look for this piece. So that way you don't have to follow it all the way around. And we might do that. Sometimes I follow them, sometimes I Ecron float and find it.
The totem is... It looks out towards the lamp. Like... that tree? It's tall. Really tall. But the tree is... It doesn't tower over the land. Not imposing, rather, it feels... what's the word? Vigilant. That's it. A protector. Sort of. Roots run deep. Solid. Enriches the land. Yeah, I'd call that a protector.
But that's how the Sorentu totems work. I actually really love the Sorentu totems, as well as something else we haven't come across that are called memory paintings, because they really just, the whole point of them is just to stop and observe, take in the beauty of the game, take in the beauty of Pandora. And I'm here for that.
Yeah!
Let's keep clearing the map, starting with this. Shoot, settlement. I can never think of the word.
Whoa!
Do you think those two will ever see eye to eye?
In terms of unlocking the settlements, the main thing we're looking for is the community basket. What do they want? They want lionberry fiber. I might have that. Okay, no. I only have the bruise moss. And we also are going to be looking for side quest people.
Desecrate the land.
Nawuk is a rare Aranahe, all too keen to speak her mind, and quite loudly at that. We try and talk her down to no avail. Even the words of Vifilu, her daughter, are useless.
You are caught
Their
in
last
trouble.
argument sent Vifilu tearing straight towards the end of Stoneblade Ridge, near those unnatural clouds created by the Sky People. Please, I think a Sarentu's diplomacy is needed here. If you help Vifilu, You help all of us.
We cannot close our eyes to
Are you our young Sarentu guest? May I have a word? Kai has asked for you. He says a Sarentu presence will help. I can only hope he is right.
Katnat knows a war is madness.
Alright, so we got 2 new side quests picked up. Heck yes. Hey, girl. Alright, let's find our next place. Looks like we can hoof it on foot from here for a little bit. And we can grab this field station, and then this settlement we'll hop over to a memory painting. Heck yeah, there's a memory painting right here. And then we'll grab this. Once we get whatever this is, I'm going to assume it might be a sapling. Then we will call down to Lucy, and we'll head back over this way and clear up this down here. So let's set a marker on this field station. And we'll leave Talisi to take a rest.
It seems like life is like spinning silk. There is always the need for another twist.
Alrighty. Also, I forgot to mention whenever we were doing field labs originally, each field lab has a cooking station, a stash box, and a resting point. I appreciate being able to do this through walls instead of climbing around on the outside of it. No calls. Good, good, good. Check around, see, make sure that there's no data files, no audio logs. Alright. Let's go to the settlement. Actually, just give me one second. Okay, Munchkin Man somehow managed to get himself a single Cocoa Puff. I don't know where he got it from, because as far as I'm aware, the Cocoa Puffs. Actually, let me go check the Cocoa Puffs box, make sure it's still closed. Like I don't think it was even opened. Okay, it has been opened now. Alright. Somehow he got a single Cocoa Puffs and was playing with that. And you can't play with that, buddy. Don't want to risk you snacking on it. Alright, now I'm good. More ferals. How badly are these things scattered? How many ferals did the RDA make? Ooh. A superior. Let's go grab that. Oh, that was actually an exquisite. Hell yeah. So they did fix that. That was something that was an issue before they did the latest update, was items from gatherable items that are superior or exquisite quality are supposed to have that beautiful shine shimmer to them. And it was very, very diluted before the update. It was really hard to tell without just walking right up to it if it was a superior quality or not. So they did a pretty good job of fixing that. That was very easy. We spotted that right away. Hell yeah. That was a good update for that. See, like this, you can tell because it's not glowing at all. These are just fine shelter fruits.
I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Of course, but we need to hurry.
Greetings.
Unfurl.
The way Nafika speaks sometimes, even of catnap.
In respects, it just does not suit it.
Ooh, they want a superior vine shroom.
Even at her age.
And I only have exquisite vine shrooms. That is one thing about the contributions, is that you have to pay attention at what kind they're asking for. Because even though an exquisite vine shroom is much better than a superior vine shroom, giving them an exquisite vine shroom would not count towards the contribution to the clan. They still want a superior vine shroom. Hello, Munchkin boy. Do you want to say hi? Of course you do. All right, let's go to our first memory painting. In which case, Munchkin, you're gonna have to get out of my lap. You can say hi while we go. Yes, he's just a little boy. He's just a little man.
Do you want to head back to Ventry, sir?
I would rather stay, of course.
He's just a boy. And there he goes. He really does just stop by to say hi.
This place. The sounds alone are enough to paint a picture worth describing to everyone. The crashing of the falling water. The stream running nearby. The rustling of the leaves. The creaking of the woods. The whooshing of the wind between the rocks. And the smell. A freshness. So alien to places like Tap. This place. It's so inviting. Almost urging to sit. To take in this view. Remember every line of it. Inscribe it to memory. like there's a tale that awaits to be told. Is this how Sarentu find their stories? There must be more spots like this. And more stories to tell.
So that was the memory painting. That's how they work, using your controller to paint along the lines with your hands. That particular style can be made easier if that's something that you might struggle with. I'm okay with it. I do have some times where I struggle with getting the left and the right to go in opposite directions or something. Mostly my biggest struggle is my instinct is to just lean that stick all the way as far as I can, and you can't do that because then you're going to go too fast. Let's look around real quick, make sure there's no like superior quality things just like in our general vicinity. Nope. But those can be made easier if you struggle with those a little bit. And it gives you 3 chances to mess up. So like if you mess up one of them, it's okay. You get another chance to retry it. And then you can move on. So it's no big deal. No stress. It's just meant to sit down, take in the beauty of Pandora.
Who is out there? Come, I can help. Hello? Do you like to cook? Perhaps you will find this ingredient useful. Do not worry. The beasts are not...
Alrighty. Let's call down Talisi and we're going to get the Waterway Valley cleared up. So this facility right here, we will not be able to do right now. It is very, very powerful. In fact, even these smaller ones might be too strong for us. But that won't stop me from trying to at least sneakily deekily do these smaller ones and get rid of those at least and clear up the pollution in their areas. But the bigger one will have to wait. We'll start by checking out these little purple dots over here. Let's call down Talisi. And we'll give her a treat once we get up in the air.
What a treat, huh, Talisi?
We also might clear out any RDA we find in the sky.
Careful! We have company! Sarentu totem. Let's find the right spot to appreciate it from. There should be symbols painted on the ground. I don't know. A bit empty? Quiet? Am I meant to see something here? Or I'm not meant to? Quiet here? Sure. I feel pretty good, though. Calm. Serene. Just the sound of me. Thinking out loud. Oh, and the wildlife in the distance. I hear you. Nothing that really stands out, I guess. No spectacle. But maybe not everything needs to be.
Very nice. Oop, step on something. Looks like there's something hidden around here. Oh, I see it. It's way down there. It's like right below my feet. Looks like a Turisu sapling. Sir, do not. Do not. No. 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 Man, y'all are so aggressive. Let's get out of here, Talisi.
Whoa!
Rude.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. That Tarisu sapling was somewhere underneath, which means that there must be an entry point. Alright, we're gonna leave Talisi here. There's a field research station right across the waterway from us. Actually, we'll fly Talisi over to that and we'll set her down there. I can't tell if it's polluted by this thing or not. Whether it is or not, we'll stop there first and then we'll go over here. Not a fan of the scarab crawlers, are you, Talisi? Yeah, I'm not a fan of them either. Not that they're anything bad. They're little nuisances, really. They know that they're pretty well armored, so they take advantage of that to just be a nuisance to you. Alright, let's get this pollution cleared out.
I see pumps. But I think they're pumping things into the ground, not out of it.
Extraction fluid injectors. Garbage technology for a quick resource grab.
Alright, yeah, you see, these guys are very, very high level in comparison to us. Those bright crosses mean that they are multiple levels higher than us. However, that doesn't mean that we can't do this if we're sneaky about it. Or just faster than them, either way.
We need to mess with the maintenance box on those injectors, but first, and listen to me, turn the pump off.
Okay, so we have to turn the pump off first. We'll circle our way around the back.
Chilling here in my kick-ass amplified mobility platforms. You ever run out of air seeing as you talk
to us? Alright, I see now. It wants us to hit the big piece first. Because if we try to get into those pumps now, we're probably going to get killed or at least damaged by the toxins coming out of it. Which direction are you going? Are you leaving?
The Navi aren't as smart as you think. Shut up!
Alright, so we have 2 amp suits controlling the pump.
We can see that, genius.
Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. If we need to run, we can. Oh, might have to run. Oh shoot, they're very strong. Alright, plan. Because they are so overpowered, our best bet might be to pick them off one at a time if we can. There's no fucking way. Okay, I call bullshit on that. Literally shooting fish in a barrel doing that kind of shit, and that's just immoral. I keep getting stuck on things. Inconvenient. Humans may be a little bit strong in that thing, but Navi are faster. Alright, there's a big boy over there. He's got some damage on him. He might be the next one to take out. I wonder if I can convince y'all to come around here. Follow me this way. Alright, that's one of the many facilities down. I thought whenever we were running around, I saw something like superior quality storm sky. Yes, bamboo. Gimme, gimme. Ooh, there's a couple pieces. Alright, now that we've cleared this up, this settlement over here should be cleared up. I picked some more mushrooms for you, Talisi.
Etua is young. She is naive. She grieves her mother.
Alright, they want superior bruise moss. I only have fine. Looks like nobody has any side quests for us. So this whole piece, like I said, it's way too high level for us to get this right now. So we'll hit these areas around it instead, and we'll clear off this pollution.
Watch out! Enemies there! I feel like I need to record this. I don't know. There'll be consequences. That's for sure. Asahi. Oh man. The Arana He Sahik. She was bringing us more supplies. And they were ready for us. RDA. It was an ambush. I barely got us out, holding down the throttle for dear life. How'd they know? Gotta strengthen our comms. Or maybe they've been watching us. Alma's pretty upset about the whole thing. Don't know what has her more cut up. That Asahi was shot, or that the Na'vi are mad at her. Okay, maybe that's unfair. Alma, if you're listening to this, stay out of my stuff. Had to drag her ass into the Samson outside the clan home tree. She didn't want to leave. Their hunters made us go once they saw Asahi's wound. The clan leader carried her inside. Katnat. His face. If she dies, we're gonna have a problem with that clan. For sure.
Subtitles for that audio log were a smidgen off, but that's to be, you know, it's understandable, considering the fact that that didn't exist recently. It's part of their new update. Ooh, let's try not to get struck by lightning while we're out here. Ah, it's a blade wing trail. I guess I can show them off to you since I haven't done one yet. Hopefully they're not too hard to follow in this rain. So that is a blade wing trail. You do have to follow them pretty closely. You can't stop for too long or get too far away from them because then they will reset. They will reset all the way back at their original place. But if you manage to follow them all the way, you get a treat. I think you also get skill points from them. And I think they give you a wing piece every time you complete it as well, but I'm not quite sure on that one. Let me check. Okay, no wing piece, just hidden fruit. Sometimes you get wing pieces, sometimes you don't. But pretty much the hidden fruit, of course, is used for food, but it is a very high quality food. The buffs it provides are unlike anything that, I wouldn't say unlike anything, it's just that they're very strong. So it does make it worth to get them. And when you do get the blade wing wings, those are used for upgrading things. Very useful. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got some good quality stuff out here.
Should be enough. Shell fruit next. Should be enough. Shell fruit next.
Yeah, we need superior or higher shell fruit and crimson mushrooms. So, do need to keep an eye out for that.
Should be enough. Shell fruit next.
Alright, I'll stop grabbing that so that way she'll stop saying that. I mostly get the mushrooms because it's one of Talisi's favorite foods. Gonna try to keep it quite a few on me for her.
You mean that? I feel the same.
Me too.
Aww.
You are Sarentu. Hello.
Oh shit, did they just drop down on those gatherers?
Why'd they choose a place with this kind of electromagnetic...
The two misses her mother.
Need more Dapofet pods. I see a dredging machine sucking things up from the lake bed. It's really messy.
It's also a death sentence for the lake.
Like, I trust my instinct that I need more Daffafet pods. But are there any actually near? Like, literally the only Daffafet things that we've seen are in the polluted area. That's not great. Eh. I guess we either die or we don't. What is this?
Yes.
Oh, it's Storm Sky Bamboo, just chilling here, growing completely out of place.
Yank out the cables from the drill arms first, to give the lake a reprieve.
Whoop, there went that plan. Oh shoot, we don't have any help, do we? Let's steal some. And then get away. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Disappear into the brush. Let our health come up. You know, they said in the update that they made it easier to lose the enemies after you, like, accidentally unstealth yourself. I think they lied. That or they just did not do it correctly like they intended to, because they don't seem any easier. Actually, they actually seem a little bit harder to lose. They really do. They feel a little bit harder to lose. Because used to, before the update, when I wanted to lose them and go stealth again, all I needed to do was just disappear out of their sight, and they'd be like, oh shit, where'd they go? And they'd throw their hands up in the air, and they'd look around, but they wouldn't literally directly chase me straight to where I was hiding, look around where I was. I swear, I don't think that they made that better. I think they made it worse with that update.
Next morning, there's things growing out of his arm.
That's cool. I guess my shots just don't work. Even though I'm aiming at their heads, and their heads are very clearly popping above that. Okay. Hello, Accurate. Welcome in. I'm struggling.
Could do with more Dapofet pods.
Yeah, we could, but we don't have them right now, do we?
It's another dredging machine.
Yank the cables from the arms and then close that fluid control valve. Just mind the splash zone.
Fucking... I'm telling you, they fucked up with the update of doing that. They did not make it better. I know that they wanted to, and that was what they were intending to do, but I really do think they actually made it a little bit worse. Because look at this. They are literally chasing after me. This is not easier to lose the enemies to go stealth again. You made them more attentive. Now they follow me. That is the opposite of making it easier to lose them in stealth. Like, do y'all see that they're, like, taking shots at me in the water? Even though they can't even technically see me. One of the people that's taking shots at me is behind a rock. So that's definitely something they need to fix. I might actually put in a report for that because that's stupid. That's like dumb. I'm autistic and I'm saying that's stupid. It's more stupid than I am. Honestly, the fact that like that they are acting like this is kind of worrying me to doing the bigger bases where stealth is so needed. It is so needed in the bigger bases because of how much you have to get done and how many enemies there are. So the fact that it's actually become harder to lose them when they intended to make it easier is kind of a genuine worry to me.
Yank the cables from the arms and then close that fluid control valve. Just mind the splash zone.
Like, I want to actually, because I was right about here. Yeah, I was like right here when this other guy spotted me. So, like, real quick, I'm just gonna check. He was about right here when he spotted me. That's bullshit. Do you see me? Do you see a Notvi looking at you right now? How did they spot me? They need to fix that. I'm gonna report it. Because there's no fucking way. There's genuinely no way. See, look, it says it like he sees me. There's no way you can see me back here. If I had more Doffafet pods, I would just say fuck it and I would run in. Sid, come on, why are you so shitty at your job?
You ever got anything? Hey, we're the backbone of the RDA. Anything to be out there.
Ah, damn it, I missed him. Back to running around again, hoping we can survive. Nope.
Need more Doppelfett pods.
Yeah, I fucking know, but I don't really want to have to go all the way out to here where we last saw Doppelfett pods.
It's another dredging machine.
Yank the cables from the arms and then close that fluid control valve. Just mind the splash zone.
Now we just wait for them to be kind of close together. There we go. Quickly. There we go. Get them out. Alright, that's them out of the fucking way. And see if I can't take out that other amp suit person.
Why can't I see any navigator? Focus on finding the navigator, not on your mouth.
Checking last location.
Well, however many times the charm. Alright, well that took us long enough. Whew. Dying. Not like actually actively dying, of course. If you ever hear me go, "Whew, I'm dying," it just means that like my allergies or like I'm coughing or, you know, maybe I choked on some water a little bit. I'm just a clumsy person. Honestly, it's like if you want to have any idea as to how massive the game of Avatar is, we've been streaming for 93 minutes now. We've been just doing the stuff that we come across. We've been coming across them in a nice order, going from point A to point B as fast as possible, and we've only cleared out this. we still have all of this. Yeah. I think probably after like a few streams of it, what I'll do is I'll ask like, do y'all want to watch me go around, get every field station, get every single of the small RDA facilities? Do you want to watch me do all this clearing stuff? Or do you want to just have me clear it off screen so that way we can do more stuff doing main missions and things and side quests? Because there are, like, we haven't even, we're not even doing side quests. We still have so many side quests that we're going to have to cover as well. Alright, looks like the only thing we have left in Waterway Valley area is this little purple thing right here, which we'll go and grab, and then we'll call down Talisi, and we'll fly over to whatever this data collector thingy that they're pointing up to us is. But yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna have to take in consideration because there's quite a few side quests and main missions for Avatar. Like the story itself took me a while to get through, and I didn't even do every single one of them because they were glitched at the time. But like map clearing alone, just finding all of the settlements, doing all of these small facilities, RDA facilities, and all that stuff took me weeks. Weeks.
Priya? I found an RDA dossier. Looks like orders for a botanist. And there's a picture here. A location. I'm going to check it out.
Oh, sounds promising.
Oh, this is part 9? Alright, so we're gonna wait to do that. The Finding Home side quest, they do have a number order, so we'll gather them pretty much, but we'll wait to actually look them and like complete them until we have all of them, and then we can go in the order. Because I went out of order the last time, and I did not enjoy it as much doing that.
Hey, Alex. I found some tech set up in the wild. But it doesn't look RDA.
Oh, that must be one of our old data collecting stations. An electrical storm shut down the whole network, and the RDA was already all over the region. So we had to hold off on the reboot. Could you turn on the terminal at that station? That should set the collectors into standby mode. Your SID will pick up their signal. Follow it and activate the collectors one by one. And just like that, we'll have our regional data again.
Okay. Sounds easy enough. I'll try.
You should have zero trouble. SID is designed for tasks just like this. And if you see more of these stations, please reboot them as well. Just received the reboot message from the data collecting station. Told you Sid would do the trick.
It really does. But, Alex, don't you have, like, the coordinates of these stations? So I won't have to look for them?
I did, yes, but the coordinates were lost. Don't ask me how. It was pretty stupid.
Oh, that's your favorite, isn't it, Elisine?
Looks like we found something for Talisi to wear. I guess I already had some basic stuff. Yeah, you look so cute! Man, these whip fruits are so hard to gather. Careful. There we go. Gotta go eat, then I have time to chill, see you then. Alright, enjoy your meal. Also, I'm existing. I'm doing. That's really it. Been having a lot of just frustrating issues with stream stuff and trying to make myself get over that. It is what it is. Where, oh where, is this bellsprig? Like, it says, like, here's the marker for it. Marker's placed right on top of it. There it is. One moment. Sorry, I was just watching the Friends episode, the one where Monica and Chandler like propose to each other. It's just such a sweet episode. It's so fucking precious. I think that's probably one of my favorites. It's what makes dealing with like all of Ross's bullshit through the seasons worth it. It's just getting to that part where Monica and Chandler finally decide that they're ready to get married. The growth in those two, so good. Well, looks like we don't have a call. So we're going to grab this. And then, do you remember we actually cleared out this area? The hydro oil extractor? It now has been overtaken by Pandora once more and has bellsprigs in it. Actually, there's only 2. There's supposed to be 3. So we'll wait to grab that until the last bellsprig grows. Ekrons are so freaking cute. I love Ekron. They look so doofy head on. I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in like a, you look so cute. We're gonna grab this Ekron gear basket. And then just bebop around to the other spots. Oh, we should probably clear this out first.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if I can't get this balloon to work because I need to take out the bigger one first. Can I get my assault rifle equipped instead? Is that the best one I have? Okay, yeah. We have more rounds of that.
Careful! We have company.
No, this one can't be activated either. Weird. Might have to Google that and see what's up with this.
Got some kind of underground unit here. A drill, maybe?
Probably one of the vertical shaft sinking machines, drilling for minerals.
A what?
Let's just call it a VSM, okay? If you sabotage the water pump and the sorting machinery, it'll flip into maintenance mode, and up comes Mr. Drill.
Okay.
Beam, beam, beam. Another one bites the dust. Beady doom, doom, doom. I wish they all went that smooth. Hi, Munchkin boy.
Etua is a champion. We should all
Their
follow
camps
her
are a
into
bruise
battle.
on Pandora's skin.
Instead of following how the land flows, they interrupted it.
And gouge into it. Always some manner of violence.
You are courting trouble.
Oh, I just noticed actually when we were zooming in. Yeah, there's a settlement right here that we missed. And an Ekron gear basket? Did we not get that either? I guess not. I will say, like, look at that. That's our completed, all the green. So we've gotten a decent amount. Slowly but surely getting the map cleared up. Alright, let's grab this and then clean up the rest. Just clean up. Clean up, clean up, clean up. That's all it is. Oh, broke my ankle, but it's fine. Sorry, Talisi.
The tiny sky people? They will wear our spears like feathers.
Sometimes I wonder about the crews of that clouded forest. How must they taste?
Would you trust that clan enough to try them?
Of course. The herbalist seems so intriguing and wise. Imagine if we worked together, the dyes we could develop.
You like it? Shell fruit next. Yeah. Whoa!
Alright, I think we've cleared the Rising Spires area, except for these bell sprigs over here, which you know what, we will go ahead and just go grab, because we can fast travel over here, and then when we grab them, we'll fast travel back to this. We can give them their clan contribution, pick up this Tarisu sapling, maybe do these pollutants. Hello, welcome back in, Accurate.
Today's a wrap. Full extraction, zero casualties. For once. Last 8 months has been easy as pie, but then bam! All over shit's being blown up by a bunch of blues who somehow know where to hit. Where it hurts. I wonder. My bud said she was in some hushed up stuff. Said the whole thing was a cover-up. Some messed up experiments with blue kids. What if the lab rats escaped, went insurgent? Huh. So now's up to the grunts to clean the higher-ups' mess.
Playing some Hollow Knights. Grinding Absolute Radiance, hardest boss in the game. Fuck yeah. Then I hope you get it. Take that shit down, grind it out. Where's the other one? There it is. I respect people who grind bosses. I'm also mildly concerned for y'all. Fucking RDA can't leave shit alone. Hello, Pikachu. And yes, I stream on PS5. Alright, let's fast travel over to here, give them their clan contribution, and grab this sapling. You do too? Fuck yeah. PS5 respect. Oh, do we have a side quest here? Let's see, where's their clan contribution basket? Did they say that they needed like superior bamboo, or they're getting the fine? If it's marked as okay, they're getting the fine one. I'll keep the exquisite for myself. What's up?
The Kinglaw have started leaving our home tree to nest again in the forest. But too many still linger. Etua never likes to ask, but I think she could use your help.
Alrighty. So Etua wants our help with the king lore. We'll keep that in mind. Let me up. Thank you. Oh, that was too slow. I was like, the chance is too good to miss with him just standing right there, but I was too slow. was on me. Alright, we'll get everything in the Silkwoods area first, and these two pollutant plants are right outside of that. So, instead... yeah. We can deliver this to the High Loom camp. They have a hexapea tooth that they need.
Home tree must gain her strength.
It's freaking windy. We have a Sarentu totem over here we can go get. Is that in running distance? Yeah. Well, this did not lead where I thought it was going to lead. Assassin's Creed who? Skyrim who? Wouldn't know them. I hate to leave, but I gotta go figure out how to make a merch store and have to edit the rest of my videos. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you have good luck with figuring out any technological issues you have. I sure as fuck don't, so I hope that you have good luck. And good luck editing your videos. Hopefully it doesn't take you too long. I know it takes me a couple hours. Fuck yeah, you beat the boss accurate? Yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in, Pikachu. It's nice to have you. Alright. Let's find this totem watch spot. And the grind keeps on going. That's how my husband is with Destiny 2. He'll finish up on a boss and be like, alright, now we have to play it again. And then we have to do it again. And then once more for good measure. Oh, and then of course we have to get it flawless. And then there's a solo flawless. Thank you, Pikachu. Not gonna lie, I kind of lost it a little bit where the thing was. So let me go back to the last marker. Okay.
The totem. It's looking up at the giant archway. A solid, towering rock formation. And yet, I feel... I feel... warmth? I wonder... how many of our people have traveled under those stone arches? Was it a meeting place for friends? Maybe? It's strangely inviting. Even after probably generations, it still stands. It's almost like it's telling me, welcome home. Nella, I found a couple more Sarentu totems.
Great. Did you feel anything being around them?
I think I did, but I'm not sure what it was. Something like inspiration?
Inspiration?
I can't really say. It's like some random ideas running through my head, and I feel like I could put them to use somehow. Maybe craft something.
I love that you are inspired. You make me feel inspired too. And if you find more totems, please let me know.
Heck yeah, so that's kind of what all of the Sarentu totems are geared towards. When you find them all, you unlock a full Sarentu set. Which is pretty important considering that the Sarentu clans are, like, they're pretty much gone. You're the last of your clan. So it's not like you can find pieces of your gear somewhere. So being able to just make new ones would be pretty nice. Alright. Still in the Silkwoods area. We're getting a little bit away from the sides of things. Like there's some stuff over here. Idea. This is all regrown again, the gas harvester alpha. So we'll grab the stuff from here. And then we'll come back down and hit these places. And then we can fast travel over here. We're going to bounce around. We're bouncing around some more. That's all that map clearing is bouncing around. I will say, it's much easier to bounce around now that we're unlocking fast travel places. Gonna put a marker right on top of that. Make it a little bit easier for us to find in there. Isn't it amazing how quickly Pandora regrows, though? Ow. This kind of growth here on Earth would take decades, if not centuries, to reach. So, for Pandora, like, it just shows how beautiful and alive Pandora is, that it can retake all of this within days. 2 for 1 beater again? Hell yeah. Got a little bit easier this time, didn't it? That's one thing about redoing bosses over and over again. They get easier with each attempt. Except for that one part in the middle where you mess up and then you can't get her and you die, and you die to the boss a couple of times and you get mad at yourself and frustrated. But if you push past that, then it goes back to being easy again. Why do we do that? Why do all gamers have that experience of you're really good at the boss, you're on that, you're 100%ing, you're fine, and then like you go and do like your third or fourth attempt, and you fail at it every single time. All right, we're gonna grab this sapling since it's so close, and then we'll fast travel. Is it cockiness, maybe? Do we get cocky after defeating the boss a few times, and that's what leads to us failing? Maybe. No. No, Viper Wolves. No. Oh, heck yeah, you managed to do your last phase flawless. That's awesome. There's something satisfying about being able to get flawless on bosses. Even if it's just in a phase of being flawless, it's good. It's a good feeling. Look at him go! So, as you can see from here, we have the young Titan heads. Those are the light seafoam green, and then we have the mature Titan head right here. He's got that nice darker coloration. The mature ones are, of course, tougher. They are a lot stronger. Their armor is thicker, but you get more pieces off of them if you manage to bring them down. I usually don't mess with Titan heads, though, unless I specifically need their pieces for something. Not that I'm scared of them or anything. I just respect them. They're just big old beasties just doing their business out in the world. I keep hitting my head. No, no, no! Oh. There we go. Watch it not even be up here. It's in a cave. Mm. There it is down there. It's very far down there. Where's the entrance? Should I do an attempt at Pantheon? That is a boss rush with every boss in the game. Personally, if I was going to do something like that, I would spend at least another attempt or two doing it a couple of bosses and kind of getting myself used to that style before doing boss rush style. But it is also up to you. If you feel confident already, go for it. ask yourself this. If you're asking me if you should do it, is it probably because you already feel like you should do it? Do you think that you're already ready and you just want confirmation? Because I have that sometimes where I'm like, I think I'm ready to do something, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'll ask my husband, like, should I do this? I don't know. And then he's like, yeah, no, it's good. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, I knew it. I'm ready to go. Because if you're looking for that, then yes, you're ready to go. If you feel that you have to ask, you're ready. If you're asking because you're genuinely not sure, then my answer would be do a couple more practice runs. Yeah. Already started. Well, in that case, good luck. Alright, now that we have that Tarasu sapling, go away. Where is it going to go next? Ah, right. Oh, can we not fast travel to the gas mines? Or the collector things? I was hoping we could. In that case, we're going to fast travel down to here, call Tawisi, and then we'll fly around to the other areas.
Such a brutish custom. Fitting for their lot.
Made it to the last boss yesterday once, died second phase, but now I beat her 2 times in a row. Fuck yeah. Improvement.
The rest is about who hits the mud with their tail first.
I came across this, like, video of this boomer pretty much trying to explain to other boomers, like, why the younger generation loves video games so much. And they're like, why would, and the reason was really just, why wouldn't we? It shows us our progress right there in front of us. We can see how far we are in the storyline. We can see how many trophies that we get. We can see what our like progress is on those trophies. When we lose to a boss, we get to respawn, try again, and keep getting better until we see ourselves progress. Whereas in the real world, there is no respawn point. There's no quick saving, there's no trophies, no achievements, there's no real way to know where you are in the quote-unquote game of life, which makes it frustrating. So, of course, we're more prone to just leaning into video games as often as we can, because it's one of the few places where we can consistently see that we're making progress in life. Oh, I was like, this is not where I'm going? No, it is not. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, we found the part 1 part of Finding Home. That's good. Like I said, we're going to wait until we get all of them, and then we will do all the Finding Home part, or side quests, all at once. Bless you, Munchkin boy. Oh, is it bothering you? Did it glitch? It's okay, we're going somewhere else anyway. We found a note from Alexander. The subject is his dream diary. Solek spoke to me in Notby, but I understood what he said. He told me that the skies over Pandora would show us the way. And then Alma passed through HQ on a bicycle. Except she was riding backwards. So I decided to find my way up to the viewing platform to look at the sky. The staircase was choked with roots and vines, and I kept tripping. When I got up there, it was night. I looked up into the Pandoran sky, and it was a full moon. Except it was Earth's moon. I tried to tell everyone. I pointed and explained that I recognized the Copernicus crater from Earth's moon, and they just laughed. And then I woke up. This is the third time that I have dreamed of Earth's moon in the sky above Pandora. I don't put any faith in dream signs, any more than I do tarot, but my brain keeps conjuring this dream over and over. Priya said that I am just pining for home. There is so much to occupy my mind here that I don't often think of Earth nostalgically. So I wonder if this is actually a manifestation of my underlying anxiety about the fate of Pandora. I do worry for the future. We are so few, and the RDA are strong and ruthless. Can hope really survive here? But if we don't hope, we are hopeless. I would never tell the others about my fears. We have to keep going, no matter what. There is no other choice. Where are the little fluff balls at today? Everybody's found a sun patch. It was storming all day yesterday, and everybody was kind of meh because of that. So I have the windows open. It's nice and sunny out. Everybody is enjoying the sun patches. Munchkin Man did come say hi earlier, and then he bounced off. Back into the window. I just ran right past Talisi. I am so sorry, sweetheart.
Yeah. Whoa!
War cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
The Sky People are no real threat.
They said they wanted King Lore Forest. I guess they only want the fine kind, even though I have an Exquisitor right here.
My hunts are for me, not the Sky People.
Don't see any side quests. I guess we didn't access the community basket here at the Hunter's Rest. That or we already gave them what they wanted. Either way, there is a field station here and another settlement here. Okay, it says it wants to find Viper Wolf Tooth. I have one, but it's not marking it as a clan contribution, which is odd, but we'll give it anyway.
tiny sky people. They will wear our spears like feathers.
Such gifts they were shared with us.
Just like Earth, biodiversity is comprised of different levels here on Pandora. From the smallest protozoa and bacteria to Navi, human, and Tolkun. Individual species form communities and go on to become delicately balanced ecosystems. Every organism lives interdependently with others and with the physical environment to maintain a habitable world. Rainforests capture carbon in the soil, absorbing the energy of the stars, be it Sol or Alpha Centae. They breathe oxygen into the atmosphere. Coral reefs provide shelter and sustenance to marine life, allowing it to flourish along the currents of the oceans. And herds of herbivores fertilize the lands where they graze. Even thanators, terrifying as they might seem, keep those populations in check, so the plants they consume have time to grow anew. Like an intricate piece of clockwork, it's a beautiful machinery that keeps the balance of life in the worlds we live in.
I have a munchkin man. He wants to say hi. He's just a boy. Just a little man. Oh, actually, there's a bellsprig on the way, so we'll pick that up. That's smarted. Just a boy. Just a munchkin man.
Maybe I can learn a few things from you.
Haha, it is easier up close, for sure.
Do not discount your abilities. A skilled hunter can hit its target afar, but only the best can sneak up to their prey unseen. Maybe it...
The war cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
Katnap knows a war is madness.
Alrighty. So looks like we have one more. We have 2 Bladewing trails in the Silkwoods area. And only one more of the field research labs, and then these 2 things. So we'll grab these 2 first, and then we'll do the Bladewing trails.
The tiny sky people, they will wear our spears like feathers.
It seems that life is like spinning silk. There is always the need for another twist.
Where'd she land?
There is nothing like the sounds of the forest to soothe the spinning mind.
Eh? Ooh. Sorry, Tweezy. Found you, though. Ah, shoot. I got too far away from him. Man. See, following the blade wings up vines like that is so annoying. Because it's like, it's very clear that like the only way you're going to be able to get up there fast enough is by taking the vines, but sometimes taking the vines gets you just an inch too far from them and resets them. At least it resets, like at least it was close, you know. Let's try again. Nope, nope. Oh, nope. Please, let's get back up there fast. Maybe I just went the wrong way for them first time, but no, 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 no. Don't get away. Oh, hell yeah.
Are you nutty or beast? Either way, I mean you no harm. Who is out there? Come, I can help. Hello, friend. Please, come closer. Do you like to cook? Perhaps you will find this ingredient useful.
Alright, and then we have... looks like one more in this of the Blade Wing trials. And I think that's everything in the Silkwood. There's a field research lab over here that's technically connected to it, but it looks like it's polluted by a facility in the Stoneblade Ridge. So we won't worry about that for now. Let's get the Blade Wing Trail. Oop, 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 oop. Not quite on the edge like I thought I was. Jeez, ferals are excessive. Alright. I think that's everything for the Silk Woods. I will say we've managed to get a lot of the map cleaned up in 3 hours. And like I said, it took me about 3.5, give or take, hours to just clear the fog from the map. So let me get a little bit closer and then hit this. Alright, yeah, you see like all the green dots all over the map. We've cleared up quite a bit in today. Hi, Munchkin Man. Hi, little boy. So I am going to bring this particular stream to a close. I'm just going to take a small break, grab a snack, maybe do some stretches, but I'm not going to worry about timestamps until we are done streaming for the day. So that way I don't have to take up too much time doing that, because it takes me about an hour to do timestamps. But yeah, we are going to end this stream the way that we do every stream for Pandora, or Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and that is by going over the fauna that we have collected in the databanks. If you are not interested in like going through any of that, then if you spent time here today with me and the Na'vi and Talisi here in Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, then thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with us. I greatly appreciate you doing so. The dead viper wolf jumping in the air looked like my puppy when she jumps off the couch. Yes, it just whee! We've had our cats pull that kind of style jump on occasion. It's always so funny. Alright, let me get my seat. Get myself situated, grab a water. We will go over, obviously, like the new stuff that we have, but we'll specifically start off with the mountain Ekron, because it's very, very long. So we'll go over that first. So let me grab a drink real quick. And then we will go over to the mountain Ekron and a couple of other fauna. The mountain Ekron, an aerial predator that the Na'vi have learned to bond with. And as you can see, there's a lot of info on this. Leathery, membranous wings stretch taut over hollow bone structure with a large, distendable jaw, complex coloring scheme. Teeth are obsidian-like and extremely sharp, and bones are composed of biologically produced carbon fiber composites, which makes them super strong. The shape of the jaw indicates that Ekron may have evolved from fish, and they have a wingspan of up to 12 meters. They can make subtle adjustments to flight altitude and speed with an articulated tail tip, which can flare or remain tucked. And bonding with an Ekron is dangerous and required rite of passage for all would-be Na'vi warriors. Like the dire horse, a Na'vi can connect to an Ekron through the neural interface that allows the animal and rider to move with apparent effortlessness through the skies. Unlike the dire horse, however, the Ekron will only bond with one Na'vi in its lifetime. The mountain Ekron rookery is high in the Hallelujah Mountains, the largest rookery, which features the biggest specimens and therefore the best to tame for riding, is in grottos and outcrops on the sheer cliffs on the face of Mon Vertatis, one of the largest of the floating mountains. It is here that the Na'vi come to select and be selected by an Ekron for domestication. The bonded mountain Ekron nest in the highest branches of Home Tree. The bonded mountain Ekron nest in, there needs to be like a if there, in the highest branches of Home Tree, where they can be close at hand for their Na'vi rider. The mountain Ekron, like its smaller cousin, the forest Ekron, is highly adapted for flight. Specially developed muscles attached to the breastbone allow for powerful strokes needed to achieve lift. Xenobiologists continue to study the aerodynamics of the Ikran. It is believed that all of Pandora's flying animals take advantage of gravity that is lower than Earth's and the increased air density, which requires more force to displace with the downward rearward stroke of their wings, and thus gives the animal's body more impetus with each flap. The downside is that the denser air is harder to move through and requires highly efficient streamlining to achieve high flight speeds. Though reptilian in appearance, the Ikran has a metabolism that is bird-like and generates tremendous heat. The Ikran has a complex cooling system to keep it from overheating during strenuous flying. The breathing system is central to this cooling. The air inlets, or spiracles, face forward at the front of the chest cavity, like the engine intakes of a jet fighter. Induction of air is controlled by a cartilaginous operculum, or flap valve. The Ikran lung is a bellows-like structure inflated by rib movement, but unlike the lungs of terrestrial animals, it has unidirectional flow, venting aft through gill-like slits. Like many of Pandora's creatures, the Ikran also has a remarkably strong cell structure. This structure, which is biologically produced carbon fiber, makes their bones much lighter and stronger than any organic Terran equivalent. This, in turn, allows them to generate more power and lift with every flap. The biochemistry of their muscle tissue allows them to generate nearly twice the force per pound of muscle as terrestrial flying animals such as bats and birds. This, again, generates tremendous metabolic heat. The hollow bones are connected to the bellows-like lung. Cooling air moves through the long bones of the fore and aft wings, allowing them to stay cool. Each large forewing has 3 primary veins at its tips. These form like wings of a dragonfly, and by the extrusion of a resin into the veins of the flexible membrane, this is very poorly typed, which unfurls and then cures in the sun into a rigid, transparent vein. These veins are replaced through molting. The purpose of the veins is to generate lift and to provide fine control in flight. They are also quite robust structures designed to fold inward if the wing tips hit tree limbs or other obstacles. The smaller hind wing, or canard, plays a dual role in Ikran flight. In level flight, when large amounts of power are not required, the creature propels itself with the forewing and uses the canard as a tailplane or steering. When more power is needed for takeoff and climbing, or an escape from an aerial predator, the canard becomes an additional wing, flapping to provide propulsion. The steering vane under the Ikran's lower jaw and the feather-like fan at the top of the tail provide additional turning authority for high-performance acrobatics. The Ikran is highly maneuverable and can dive at speeds of close to 140 knots. The Ikran has 2 primary eyes, which see in full color in roughly the same spectrum as human vision. Aft of the primary eyes are smaller secondary eyes, which can move independently or together with the primaries. They see in near infrared for night hunting. They are also highly sensitive to motion and act as an early warning system against attacks from the rear. All 4 eyes are protected by lids and by transparent nictating membranes. Forward of the primary eyes are the lines of sensor pits. These are thought to provide airflow information in flight, like a pitted tube on an airplane. Another hypothesis is that they are sensitive to sound and have an echolocation role by sensing the reflection of sound, the reflected sound of the Ikran shrieks. Ikrans are known to humans as banshees, and were so named because of their piercing signature cry. This is only one of the Ikran's many vocalizations, however, and it is thought to be a distant call defining territory. Other vocalizations include warning hisses, which is part of an overall threat display posture, and short sharp shrieks, which denotes stress or fear. There are also warning sounds and other stress vocalizations, as well as more guttural vocalizations associated with social grooming and contentment. These ekrons are social animals and communicate frequently, generating quite a din at rookeries and other communal areas. The ekron emits sound from its head, using the open mouth to focus a direction. However, it does not have a trachea in its neck, since it breathes directly into the chest cavity. It instead has a tube running from its lungs up into the head, which pumps air through the vocal organ, the syrinx. Chambers in the head amplify the sound before it is emitted into the mouth cavity for directional aiming. Some ekron vocalizations are emitted directly from the resonating cavity when the mouth is closed. Man, they've got a lot of information on the ekrons, but that makes sense because the ekrons are a very vital part of Na'vi culture. All right, we picked up a buoy fish at some point. You're something, ain't you, little buddy? The buoy fish. The not the like you see the way that these are typed out, it feels like they had like 3 or 4 people write them. Anyways, the not V name for the buoy fish is the lingpa. I believe that's how they say it. Lingpa is when they have the AY there. Taxonomy is suspended krill. Yeah, that looks accurate. Found across the western frontier, buoy fish are often spotted at the bottom of the rivers feeding on small fish and critters from the riverbed. They can do this for prolonged periods of time thanks to a pair of inflatable bladders that sit above the fish itself. With these, the fish can suspend themselves in place and remain stable as they feed. Their bladders are also used as part of a display during the buoy fish mating ritual. The fish itself has a large, colorful carapace and is sectioned across the body, allowing for flexible movement while serving as a defense against predators. The buoy fish also has 4 pairs of strong fins that allow it to move at impressive speeds through the water, rapidly changing direction. For many Na'vi clans, buoy fish are a popular choice of protein in food dishes. This is thanks to their sweet yet meaty flavor, as well as their abundance across the western frontier. It has been noted that buoy fish from different regions harbor different flavors. This is due to the different river creatures the buoy fish consume in different biomes. Buoy fish. We got the moon scarab here. Ooh. Oh. Oh goodness. Yee. Creepy. The moon scarab. It's not the name. Okay, I do remember that the K and X together is like a sound. Imeyang. I can never do the tongue thing while I'm actually speaking. I can do it by itself, but I can't actually do it with a word, you know? But its taxonomy is the great beetle, which, yeah, I guess it looks accurate. A monster-sized insect by Earth standards, the moon scarab's wingspan is larger than any human adult. However, the moon scarab is more imposing than it is dangerous. The wings of the moon scarab are particularly large for an insect of this size. Thin and fragile, they present an impressive fan-shaped surface when unfurled. Their size and specific motion provides the right lift and stability, allowing the moon scarab to fly holding its immense body vertically. This peculiar pose makes it appear as though it is standing in the air. The rapid flutter of the moon scarab's wings produces a loud, incessant droning. Due to this, the Aranahe enjoy poking light-hearted fun at noisy friends by comparing them to moon scarabs. Similarly, Zeswa hunters love to make up new and often absurd moon scarab-themed monikers for those who are not particularly subtle on a hunt. Solitary by nature, moon scarabs never form in swarms. However, they have been a few observed cases of lone females adopting orphaned moon scarab children. Thus, despite their distinctive appearance and inability to protect themselves from predators, Moon scarab populations thrive on Pandora thanks to their caution and instinctual care for their young. Also, can I just say that's very terrifying? Like, because we are playing as not V in this game, we're seeing, like, the not V viewpoint. These are pretty small, because not V are excessively large. This beetle is larger on its wingspan than a human. Human! That's fucking terrifying. I would piss myself if I saw one of those. I would just be done. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We have the mudcrawler fish. Gives me some Nautica vibes. Look at him go. The mudcrawler fish, its Na'vi name is Siliklit, and its taxonomy is slimy amphibious fish. Looks accurate. Mudcrawlers are large fish, like mudcrawlers are large fish-like creatures that are found in the rivers of Pandora in the western frontier. While they live predominantly underwater, they are able to hold their breath and climb onto land for an extended period of time. They have muscular fins and a layer of mucus across their body, which allows them to crawl, climb, and slither across Pandora riverbeds. When out of the water, the mudcrawler uses their sensitive tendrils to track the smells and vibrations of small creatures. Once found, they use their large jaws to catch and eat their prey. Beyond hunting, mudcrawlers periodically return to the surface to lay their eggs, which they bury deep in the mud. Once hatched, the young must crawl into the river while being stalked by larger predators. The mudcrawler are one of the first creatures hunted by young Na'vi in the western frontier, as they learn to shoot with a bow and arrow. In turn, the Na'vi support the mudcrawler by guarding new hatchlings as they make their perilous journey into the river. Oh. And let's do one more. We'll do the Veil Swarms. That way we can leave some cool stuff for the next one. So, I don't know if we've actually come across a Veil Swarm while we were traveling around the sky yet, but we will see more and more of them as we go on through the story. A swarm of small organisms whose secretions can restore an Ikron's stamina when flown through. Their Na'vi name is Linghao, or Linghao. Taxonomy is swarm starling, very accurate. Veil swarm are bird-like creatures that travel in large swarms, flying in a constant, unbreakable formation. These are soft and muscular with large wings that are able to stretch to catch up drafts and keep the creature suspended in the air with little to no effort, including while they sleep. As a result, they never need to touch the ground. The wings of the veil swarm are unique, with each side having its own function. One side of the wing has a thick carapace that prevents them from being easily damaged. On the other side, their wings have small holes to collect and feed off of microorganisms in the air. Veil swarms are able to make swift and elegant movements as they fly. Young Na'vi in the western frontier use the veil swarm in a game that is typically played as they learn to fly their Ikron. The game involves flying between flocks and attempting to capture a bird with their bare hands before letting it go. It is considered a great test of early flying skills. Veil swarm. Only a couple more subs for 100. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm at 97, 98, 99, 100. Yep. Fuck yeah. That's so cool. I never thought I'd actually get to that point. But yeah. So I'm going to take just a small break. I'll add a thumbnail and I'm going to grab a snack and a drink. And then we should be back in less than 15 minutes. You're 98. Fuck you, Pikachu. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. So I do only have 2 more to go. That's awesome. Thank you so much for subbing. And yep, Simon was 35. Hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll be one of those creators that have like thousands of subscribers, and I can be like, and here's Simon, he's been here forever, and here's Accurate, and here's Pikachu, all of my little subs that have been with me since the beginning. Though, it's not really the beginning, but it is like still the beginning. I don't know, it's weird. I've only been streaming for about 4 months, but it also feels like I've been streaming forever. We've gotten like 13, 14 games done in that 3-month span, but it also feels like we didn't do anything. I don't know. I think I just don't have a good concept of time anymore. Have we scanned those little things with the wings? They're fast, I'll try. There we go. Got a new one for the next stream. I was like 30th, 25 to 30. Yeah, you and Simon came in very close to each other. There's probably somewhere in my analytics where I could actually look up when everybody subscribed. See, like, there's a moon scarab right there flying around in front of us, and to a not V, it doesn't look that big, and it's just terrifying to think about the fact that that thing's bigger than a human. That's weird. That's terrifying. But yeah, I'm going to take a small break, and then we will get back on, and we will stream until, yeah, pretty much until husband comes home. So another, like, 3 or so hour stream. But thank you all so very much for joining. I hope that you all have a wonderful day if you were not able to return. If you are going to return, then I hope you have a good break. Make sure you, too, get something to drink, something to snack, stay hydrated or dehydrated, do some stretches, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye.